Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Okay, so continuing on our basically review of Ism Mawsool, we stop here. So now let's do the examples, inshallah. Sister BV.
Yeah.
Wa'atadna.
You want me to do the
Yeah, basically, yeah, brief I'rab, yes.
okay. Wa'atadna wa is atifa, and then a'tadna will be fi'il madi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fi'il madi, fa'il will be nahnu. Liman is li harf jar, man is mawsul. Fi mahalli jar.
Yes.
And kadhaba bisa'ati will be the silatul mawsul, la mahala laha min al-i'rab.
Yes. And what kind of word is this?
Kadhaba is the fi'il madi.
Mm-hmm.
And then fa'il is dhamir mustatir.
Yes.
Wa.
Mm-hmm.
And then bisa'ati jar wa majrur muta'alliq to kadhaba.
Yes.
And then sa'ira is the maf'ul bihi for a'tadna.
Yes, very good. So this is jar wa majrur, and that majrur word is an ism mawsool, and then obviously it needs a sila, and the sila ends here. So this whole thing, liman kadzaba bisaati here, this itself is a jar majrur, so it is muta'alliq to
A'tadna.
yes, muta'alliq to this fi'il a'tadna, and then this a'tadna also have a maf'ul.
Maf'ul bihi.
Yes. Okay. So we need to find out where our sila ends. Okay. This is not like maf'ul of kadzaba. Okay. Kadzaba also comes with ba. Yes. So we know that this is together. This not this sa'ira, not with this anymore. Can you translate for us?
And we have prepared for those who denied in the hour sa'ira, blazing fire.
Yes. Good. Alhamdulillah. Good. Sister Niana.
Ya, bismillah.
Whatever.
Wattaqun naro lati waquduhan nasu wal hijarah. Wattaqu dan taku is bring ya. Fatakun no. Fatakun naro takun is
This is fa and ittaku.
Iya, ittaku.
Ittaku is what kind of word? When you say to someone ittaqullah.
Ittarobah.
Yes, this is family 8. Good.
Yeah.
So what kind of word is this?
Wattaku Fil Madi.
This one is actually amr.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So when we do, this is nakis also. So inshallah, when we come to revision of nakis, then we can clearly see that this is actually amr, not madihum. Although it ends with u. If it's madi, it will be ittaqaw with a fatha on the qaf, not a dhamma. Okay. So yes, when you say ittaqullah, telling someone to fear Allah is amr. Okay. So this one a lot in the Quran, so you can try to remember that, inshallah.
Yeah.
So who's our fa'il in ittaqu?
Whom?
No. Amr. Not whom,
You
but
all. You all.
antum. Good.
Yeah. You all. Annaro is khobar, noun, khobar.
It is an ism. What status is it in?
Nasab.
So why is it nasab? We have a fi'il, fa'il.
Maf'ul bihi.
Yes, maf'ul bihi. And then allati.
Ism mawsool. Ism mawsool. Kuduha is fire.
So what is it doing here? This is a mawsool.
It's a mawsool because regarding to nar.
So what status is it? How is it connected to an-nar?
Feminine.
Yes. So alati can be rafa, can be nasab, can be jar. So what status is this?
Jar.
Why jar?
Wait. Nasab ya naro lati Now which of confused.
Okay, don't think about the meaning of the word, just the concept. Okay, so this word and this word, how is it connected? So you can see it's feminine, right?
Yeah,
Anar is also
feminine. So it means
uh-huh.
that nasab, because naro is nasab.
So you are saying what? This is what? How is it connected to this?
Mahali nasab.
Why? Is it
Tunar.
yes? Why? Is it okay? So fi by nasab we have maf'ul. After half of nasab, sifa of a nasab word.
Sifa.
Yes, that's the
Sifa.
role of ism also here. So
Yeah.
yes, it's fi mahadi nasab, but you have to tell why is it fi mahadi nasab, because it's a sifa to annar. Okay?
Okay.
And then after that you have a sila. Yes, this sila is what kind of jumlah?
Wakudu naro, it means that amr ya. Wakudu nasu.
No. Okay, so this is actually an ism. So we have a jumlah ismiyah here.
Kuudu is not amr.
Wakudu. This is an ism.
Oh.
It's fuel, meaning the fire's fuel is
Uh-huh.
people and stones. So this is a jumlah ismiyah.
Oh, okay.
So wakudu is rafa, yes?
Ya, wakudu is rafa.
Why is it rafa?
Wakudu. This is beginning of sentence.
Yes, so what is it called?
Wakudu wakudu marfu.
Yes. What's the first label? Sorry?
Idofa with ha.
Yes, but what's the first label in jumlah ismiyah?
Oh, mubtada.
Yes, so this is mubtada. Yes. Idofa is the second thing. Yes. And then an-nasu?
An-nasu is khobar.
Yes. And wal hijaratu?
Khobar tu.
We call this matuf. We don't call it khobar tu. Yes. So when you have a wow is atifa. This word is just following. Okay, there's a difference later on when we do atif. There's a difference between saying something is khobar 1 and khobar 2 and something is just following it. This is one bucket. Okay?
Oh, so maktub ya.
Yes,
If there is a
maktuf.
there is maktub ya.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, good.
Sorry, I forgot everything.
No worries. So the translation, can you try and translate?
Be fear.
Fear.
Fear nar, Jahannam, which the fire, the fuel from the which
fuel is
from human.
No, from just the people and hijara. You don't put from, there's no mean there.
Yeah.
Yes.
The fuel is people and stone.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Next one just now, Sister Rahima.
Yeah, Ustaz.
Next one. قال الذين.
قال is the Fil Madi. So الذين كفروا بالحق should be the, I think, accepted of this قال.
Okay, so yes, Aladina is the fa'il of qala, yes. So the question is, where does the sila stop? Definitely kafaru is the sila because it's coming after Aladina. But where does the sila stop? You're saying, is it this one is part of the sila still?
I was trying to match, but I don't know, like those who disbelieve about the truth said.
Okay. So kafaru always come with what? If you realize in the Quran. Kafaru with?
The harf B, is it?
Kafaru bi ayatina, for example. Yes? So li doesn't come with kafara, but qala comes with what? Half of jar.
Oh yeah. Li.
Exactly. Okay. So the fa'il is here only. Okay. The sila up to kafaru only. So lil haqqi is muta'alliq to
qala.
Yes, correct. So how do you translate this part?
Those who disbelieve. truth or said about
about the truth. Yes, exactly.
the truth.
Good. And
When
then,
it came, lamma, I think it's one kind of harf.
yes, we haven't learned this. Yes. So this
Okay.
is lama with ja just means when. Okay. So ja'ahum here.
Ja'ahum, I think they're talking about the truth, right? Ja'a,
Yes.
when it came to them. So Ja is
Yes.
the madi and the whom is the maf'ul bihi.
Yes. Good. Okay. So
And
basically, this is still part of the lil haq. Okay.
mhm.
And then here, this is the starting of our maqulul qawl. What
Oh,
is being said.
yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what kind of jumla do we have here?
This is jumla ismiyah. So وجملة بعدها في محل نصب مفعول به.
Yes.
So هذا is the مبتدا.
Good.
سحر مبين is the خبر سحر. The مبين is the صفة of the سحر.
Yes. Very good. Exactly. Okay. So can you translate the whole thing?
Okay. Those who disbelieved said about the truth when it came to them,
Good.
this is a clear magic.
Yes. Exactly. Okay.
Can I ask
Clear?
question? Can I
Yes.
ask question?
Mhm.
Ism Mawsool can be distant side or not?
Ism also can be distance from what? You mean the sila?
Sila. Yes.
No. The ism also, the sila must come right after it. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
this one definitely is the sila, cannot be anything else. Okay. Just have to figure out where the sila ends. Okay. So in this case, the sila ends here. This one, the sila all the way to here. Okay. This
Oh,
one, the
okay.
man, sila until here.
Oh, okay.
So the problem with ism also is you need to understand where the sila ends. Okay.
Yeah.
If it's still connected to the sila, okay, meaning you have a fi'il, for example, and then that muta'alliq to this, then must be connected to it. If not, like this one, although this is shibu jumlah, this is not muta'alliq to kafara because kafara do not come with li, kafara comes with ba. Okay, can, inshallah?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, noted, Sister
Sister,
Aisha. Yes.
sister, one second. Sister, can you just explain this one? What is this kafara will not come with li? I can't get it.
Okay, so the word kafara comes with ba, half of jar ba. How do you know this? Basically, through experience. Also, Alhamdulillah, Hansware tells us what it comes with. Okay, so kafara billah with b, with half of jar. Okay, b. It says like that. Okay. Yes, so that's how we know it's not muta'alliq to kafara. And then qala always comes with half of jallam, like qala lahum, for example. Okay.
Qala always connect to lam.
Yes, if there's a muta'alliq, yes, usually yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. So that is for Ism Mawsool. Now we can talk about the Iraab of Ism Mawsool. Okay. So basically, it is a mabni ism. Yes. So whenever you see Ism Mawsool, you need to state that it is an Ism Mawsool first. So even though, for example, you like just now we have liman, cannot just say jar wa majrur. Okay. You must say li is half of jar, man is Ism Mawsool. Okay, so you must state that first because it's a mabni word. And then, you can say it's mabni ala sukun. For aladhi and alati, both for ma and man also, not for aladhina. Here, for these two also can, mabni ala sukun. Okay? And then after that, you say fi mahali what? Rafa, nasab, or jar. Then what's the rule? Is it a khabar? Is it a maf'ul? Whatever it is. Okay. Same thing for alladhina. Ism mawsul mabni ala al-fath because you see a fathah on the noon and then fi mahali rafa, nasab or jar. Okay. Here all is mabni ala sukun. Maman also mabni ala sukun. Okay. For the duals, okay, there's ikhtilaf in the way to do the i'rab. Okay. Anyway, you don't have to worry so much because there's not much duals in the Quran anyway for Ism Mawsool. But when there is, And if you open up different books, they might give you different things because the scholars basically differed over this. Okay, so some will say it's Ism Mawsool marfu, not mabni, marfu bil alif. Okay, and then some will say Ism Mawsool mabni alal alif and then fi mahali rafa. Okay, so the sign is the same, just that one says that it's marfu, one says it's mabni. Okay, same thing for the nasab and jar. So the one that says marfu here will say this is mansub or majrul bil ya. And then the one that says it's mabni will say this is still mabni ala ya and then fi mahali nasab or fi mahali jar. Okay, so this one that's ikhtilaf, can do anyone. We haven't actually even gotten to this. Okay, and then after you talk about the Ism Mawsool, what status is it, what role it's playing, then you say this one. Wal jumla ba'da, after it, the jumla after it, usually it's a jumla, whether fi'liya or ismiya, usually fi'liya, okay, is the silatul mawsul, la mahala laha minal i'rab. Meaning, okay, that, just now for example, this kafaru, yes, this is the sila of alladhina. We don't say, yes, we say this is fi'il madi, we do that's the micro. But the macro thing, this sila has no i'rab. It's just together with alladhina. The whole thing basically is like one bucket. Yeah, so it's just following the alladhina. We don't even say it's matuf, okay? So it's no place in i'rab. So that's how we say it in classical Arabic. Okay, so no place for, here, the sila onwards here, we say la mahala laha minal i'rab. La mahala means no place, laha for it meaning silatul mawsul, minal i'rab, in the i'rab, meaning you don't say the sila is sifah of alladhina or a maf'ul of alladhina or anything. We don't say that at all. Clear, inshallah?
So we say that laha mahala laha min i'rab, not
Yes.
silatu Ism Mawsool.
For the silatul mawsul, not for the Ism Mawsool. The Ism Mawsool has a status, right?
Oh yeah.
So after you say this, after you say Ism Mawsool, okay, for example here, okay, liman, right? Half of jar, and then the man is Ism Mawsool, mabni ala sukun, fi mahali jar, because it's after half of jar, yes? Wal jumla fi'liya ba'da. The jumla fi'liya after it is the silatul mawsul. This silatul mawsul does not have a place in i'rab.
Okay.
Okay, clear? And then of course, so this silatul mawsul is talking about this whole thing. Kadzaba bisa'ah here, right? Of course, you can do the micro. Kadzaba is fi'il madi, bisa'ah is jar wa majrur. And then bisa'ah itself is muta'alliq to kadzaba. Okay, so that's the micro. This is the like macro. Clear? Inshallah?
Clear.
Okay. Any questions? No? Okay. If there's no questions, we can talk about the Iraab of Fi'il Madi and Fi'il Mudori. I don't know if we can get into the ayah today. Okay. So, wait. Yeah, Fi'il Madi first. Fi'il Madi. So this is your Nasoro chart. Yes, Nasoro, Nasoro, Nasoru, Nasorat, Nasorota, Nasorna. And after that is all Nasor, Nasor, Nasor until you get to Nasorna. Okay. So, Fi'il Madi will always be Mabni. Okay. So, you know this, right? There's only one type of Fi'il Madi. You don't have like a Fi'il Madi Mansub or Majzum like we do for Fi'il Mudori. Yes? So Fi'il Madi is always Mabni. No matter what harf comes before it, it will stay this way. So that's why it's Mabni. It's fixed. Okay? Then it's Mabni ala. For this blue, this 4 right at the top here, meaning Huwa, Huma, Hiya, and Huma. For this 4 is mabni alal fat. Okay, the fat is on the ra, on the last letter of the fi'il itself. Okay, it's mabni ala fat. It's fixed on the fat. We say fat, not fatha when it's mabni. Okay, When it's marfu, we say, mansub, we say bil fatha. Yes, marfu bil dhamma. Okay, just lose the tamarbuta at the end. Okay, so mabni alal fat for this 4. Nasaruhum is the only one that is mabni ala dham. You see the dhammah on the ra. Yes. And then the rest, you see sukun on the ra. So it's mabni ala sukun. Clear? That's the first part of the Iraab of Fil Madi. Okay. Mabni ala al-fat, mabni ala dham, and then mabni ala sukun for the rest. That's not highlighted. Then after that, every fi'il has a fa'il. So we need to talk about that. So in the fa'il, okay, for the pronoun, okay, the huwa and hiya is a domir mustatir. Okay, it's hidden. And then for the rest, the one that I highlight in pink, the alif, the waw, the alif for this, the nun for this, and then all the ta for all this until ana, and the na for nahnu. All these pink ones are domir muttasil. Not the muttasil that is nasab and jar. Okay, not that one. This is basically a new muttasil for most of you. This is muttasil that is attached to the word, right? It is attached to the word, but this is of course the fa'il. So it's going to be fi mahali rafa fa'il. Okay. The one that is hidden inside the huwa and hiya, we say it's domir mustatir. Mustatir from the word sitir, from sataro, right? Mustatir, family 8, means it's hidden. So nasara, there is no extra letter for the huwa. So that's why we say that the huwa is hidden, domir mustatir. You might be thinking, we have extra ta here. Why can't we say this ta is a fa'il like this ta, right? Okay. No, because this ta just feminizes the word, makes the word feminine only. It's not the fa'il. The fa'il is still hidden, so it's still domir mustatir. Okay? And then for huwa and hiya, we say is domir mustatir jawazan. Okay, what is jawazan? Jawazan is from the word jaiz. So later on in mudori, we'll see wajib, wujuban. Okay, meaning that domir that is hidden can be hidden because it's wajib to be hidden or because it is jaiz to be hidden. For the case of huwa and hiya, it is jaiz to be hidden because it can take an outside doer. So it's jaiz. It's always going to be jawazan. Domir mustatir jawazan. Clear? Is everyone with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have a table if you feel like, oh no, there's so many things. Okay, we have a table here. There's a table that you can always come back to whenever you do the Iraab of Fi'il until you can ask the rest of the sisters who have done Iraab with me. If the first time maybe they feel, but then after that, now it's like second nature. Right, Sister Vivi? Right, Sister Suraya?
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
It's
Inshallah.
yes, Sister Rahima also, yes. Yes, okay. So, inshallah, it's going to get easier when we do a lot of Iraab. Okay?
Yeah, but forgive me if I forgot.
Oh,
this
no
Iraab.
worries. I will keep prompting you until you will remember. Okay?
Okay.
Inshallah. Okay, so this is how we say this. Huwa for nasara, we say fi'il madi mabni ala al-fat. Yes?
Yeah.
So same here for hiya, same here for huma also. Okay? And then we talk about the fa'il. Fa'il domir mustatir, meaning that the fa'il is a hidden domir, it's a hidden pronoun. Hidden in the case meaning hidden that is permissible, not that is wajib. It is permissible to be hidden. Takdiruhu means who are we implying? We say the domir is hidden. So we have to say we are implying huwa in this case. Okay?
Okay.
For here, also the same. Fi'il Madi, mabni ala al-fath. But before you talk about the fa'il, you have to talk about the ta. The ta is ta ta'nis. Okay, this ta is for feminine. And then it's, we just say it's la mahala laha min al-i'rab. This is the full basically. The full is to say that the ta is a harf ta'nis and it's mabni ala sukun and there is no place for an i'rab. Meaning we don't say that this is a fa'il or maf'ul or anything like that. Okay, so it's la mahala laha min al-i'rab. And then you talk about the fa'il. Again, the fa'il is a hidden domir, jawazan, permissible, hidden permissible, not wajib to be hidden, takdiruhu hiya. Okay. And then for the huma, fi'il madi, mabni ala fath, same. Then you say litisolihi. So other than huwa and hiya, you will say this word, litisolihi. Litisolihi means because of its attachment to. Okay, so it's mabni ala al-fath because of its attachment, and then it will come with a B, with B alif, the domir, the alif or the waw or the nun or whatsoever. Okay, so this alif, we call it alif al-ithnain, alif of the two. Okay, because of its attachment to the alif al-ithnain. Okay, and this alif itself, this alif, is our domir muttasil fi mahali rafa fa'il. Okay, mabni ala sukun part is the full part, but we always don't say that. For in my class at least, okay, mabni. We just say maybe mabni and then fi mahali rafa fa'il, the most important part. Okay. For the huma feminine, basically the same. Litisolihi, but instead of litisolihi to the alif, it's litisolihi to the ta. Okay, this ta is again ta ta'nis, and it's here mabni ala al-fath and la mahala laha min al-i'rab. This ta is also, the point of this ta is for feminine. Okay, but the alif is our domir. So this alif is domir muttasil fi mahli rafa fa'il. Okay, you will hardly see this too, especially this, will hardly see this. So we probably have to come back here as long as you understand what it's saying. Okay. Nasaru, fi'il madi, mabni ala dom. This is the only one that is mabni ala dom. And then again, litisolihi, because of its attachment, bi waw al-jama'ah. Okay, waw al-jama'ah is the name basically of this waw of the plural. And then the waw itself is going to be your domir muttasil fi mahali rafa fa'il. Clear? Can? The rest is mabni ala sukun. Fi'il madi, mabni ala sukun. Again, litisolihi bi what domir? This domir, hunna, is called nun niswah. Yes, Sister Aisha, you have a question?
Yes, I have a question about nasarat and nasarata. So why we say that mabni al-fath la mahalla lahu min al-i'rab? So ta'tanis, why we don't consider it as like anything in i'rab or
Okay, because the point of the ta is just to make the word feminine. So that's why we don't say, for example, in i'rab you have like fa'il, fi'il, right? So this ta is not the fa'il. The fa'il is the alif. The alif is the fa'il. Same thing here. The
but the
hiya
alif
is...
has. How can you differentiate between huma nasara and huma nasarata if you don't consider ta as anything in fi'l madi mabni ala al-fath?
I don't understand.
So basically, you
Oh,
said
okay.
that ta tanif mabni ala sukun, but this ta doesn't have anything in an Arab, like la mahalla lahu min al-Arab.
Yes.
So
just like I think I get your question. Just like, for example, in our Muslim chat, right? We talk about the status of the word, the rafa nasib jar. It doesn't matter like the muslimatani, for example, right? So it's marfu bil alif. It doesn't talk about the ta at all. Yes, so they expect you to know that there is a sign of feminine, yes, but in I'rab itself, it doesn't matter. The ta doesn't tell you what its status is in I'rab. You see? So that's why the ta is la mahala laha min al-i'rab. Did I answer your question?
Yes. I will go through it again.
If I
Yeah.
may add, I think
Yes.
ta is not the fa'il. That's what the study is telling. Ta is not the fa'il. Ta is just to recognize that the fa'il is referring to here.
For both here
Yeah,
and
the
huma here. Yes. So these two huma, right, is a different huma. One is masculine, one is feminine. So the ta just make it feminine. That's all. So, but it's not the fa'il. The alif is still the fa'il. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So other than that, right, it's like almost like asking why did the Arabs do that? We don't know. Okay, we don't know. The language comes first, yes. The grammar and the I'rab, all this comes second. Yes. So yeah, so whatever that we say, all this, or the scholars say, basically it's derived from the language, not exactly the grammar comes first and then the language later on. Okay.
Sister, I have a question, please.
Yes.
Yeah, like as you said that in dual, yes, alif is the it's the file. Yeah, we can say that.
Mm-hmm.
But when we come to singular, so in that, how do we distinguish between nasara and nasarta? Only by ta, right? Because here is denoted by ta.
Okay,
right?
so
But
same
we are
thing.
still not considering ta. Yeah.
Yes, same thing. So here is still a domir mustatir, it's still hidden. This ta doesn't make it the fa'il, but it feminizes the word. So that tells you there's a hiya there, just that the ta is not the hiya. If you can understand what I'm trying to say. Right? Because the waw is the hum. Yes. The alif is the huma. Yes. But the ta is not the hiya. You understand? The hiya is inside the word.
Yeah, but like my question is, maybe I'm not able to put it properly. My question is like, if it is a nasara, we know that huwa is hidden inside it. When we say nasarta, we know hiya is inside it. But how do we take out the fail out of nasara and nasarta? How is it hum and huwa and hiya? Only by the distinction between ta and nota.
Do you say between Nasoro and Nasorta? This one anta or Nasoro and Nasorot?
No. Here Nasarta.
Nasorta.
Sorry,
Here
Nasarat. Sorry, Nasarat.
Okay, so you have to, sorry. Say the question again. How do we?
So I'm saying that only to distinguish between masculine and feminine is ta.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So if we are not considering ta a part of Iraab, that means we are not considering that ta is part of fail, not file, yeah? Ta is not a file, yeah?
Yes, ta is not a fa'il. Yes. Ta only feminizes the fi'il.
Yeah, but ta plays a role in feminizing, right?
Yes, but okay. So we talk about the fi'il and we talk about the fa'il. Yes. So if your fi'il is done, it's mabni ala al-fath because there's a fathah there on the raw. Yes. And the fa'il is still hidden also. Okay. So yeah, the ta does not have a place in I'rab because you already have your fi'il part and you already have your fa'il part. Your fa'il part is hidden. So the ta doesn't play a role in this case. So it only feminizes. So that's why it's la mahala laha min al-i'rab. Did I answer your question? I'm not sure.
Yeah, but my only concern is then if you are not considering ta at all, then how are we distinguishing between nasara and nasara? Like
okay, so what you have always been doing, right? Meaning you see nasara, you know it's huwa. You see nasarot, ta sukun, you know it's hiya, right? You shouldn't throw that away because that helps you to recognize the word. But in the I'rab, it's not like that. It's two different things, that's all. Okay? So when we say Islam mahala min al-i'rab here, I'm not telling you to, drop your ta sukun thing and don't think about it being here. I'm not saying that, okay?
Okay.
You
Yeah.
still should use that as a way to recognize the fi'il, okay? But in
Okay.
Irab, this one is something you have to accept in a way, okay?
Okay. Okay, sister. Okay.
Okay.
Jazakillah.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Okay, moving on. So, hunna, right now? Yes, so hunna, this noon is called nun niswah, okay? Noon of the plural feminine, basically. Noun of the women, basically. So fi'il madi mabni ala sukun, the sukun on the ra, litisalihi, because of its attachment, bi nun niswah. Okay, this one you can try to remember. Alif al-ithnain, waw al-jama'ah, nun an-niswah. Okay, and then the nun is your domir mutasil, always fi mahali rafa fa'il. Okay, all your alif, your waw, your nun, your ta, it's all going to be domir mutasil fi mahali rafa fa'il. Okay, for anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, all of them is the same ta. The ta itself, they're talking about the ta itself. The ta itself is ta al-fa'il. Okay, so all of this, fi'il madi, mabni ala sukun, litisarihi bi ta al-fa'il. Ta al-fa'il, ta al-fa'il. Okay, all the same ta al-fa'il, ta of the doer. Okay, and then the ta itself is again domir mutasil fi mahali rafa fa'il. And we will stop there, okay? But some Arab books will give you the full. So if this is ta al fa'il, then mim, right? Mim is a harf, a pillar for the alif, basically, because alif is the one that tells you that this is a dual. So alif is the sign of the dual, and the mim is basically a pillar for it. Okay, and then mim here for antum is the sign of the jamak plural, and the nun here on tunna is the sign of the jamak feminine. Okay, for the plural feminine. Okay, so all this you don't have to remember, and we're not going to say in our classes also. Okay, this one you hardly will see also in Iraq books. Some will say in some places and don't say in other places. So this is just for our information. If you see it or by yourself, then you know that, just come back here. It is here. Okay. So otherwise, we will stop at ta al-fa'il, and then the ta being domir muttasil fi mahali rafa fa'il. Okay. All the way from anta until, in fact, here, ana. Because ana also ta, right? Nasor tu. So again, this is also ta al-fa'il. And then the ta is domir muttasil fi mahali rafa fa'il. Okay, so all the way here is the same. And then the last one, the nun alif, the na. Okay, so fi'il madi, again, mabni ala sukun, litisarihi bi na al-fa'ilina. Nun, the na of the doers. Okay, and then the na itself is domir muttasil fi mahali rafa fa'il. Any questions for this one?
Bina fi
Bina al-fa'ilina.
al-fa'ilina means to
Fa'ilin, plural. Una,
plural.
ina. Yes.
Okay.
So alif al-ithnain, waw al-jama'ah, waw of the plural. Nun an-niswah, nun of the plural feminine.
Okay.
All the ta is ta al-fa'il, ta of the doer. Okay, doesn't talk about doer 2 or doer 3 because the sign is not the ta. Okay, and then nun for the na nahnu, na al-fa'ilina, na of the doers, many, plural.
Yeah.
Okay, can? Okay. If no questions, can we go to fi'il mudari? You all okay?
Yes.
Okay. Fi'il mudari, we have 3 colors. Okay. So we have the, let me, okay. We have the ones that ends with comma. Yes, yansuru, tansuru, tansuru, ansuru, nansuru. Yes, we have the ones that end with dhamma in our normal one. So we have mudari marfu, mudari mansub, mudari majzum. Yes. So mudari marfu bil dhamma. Easy. And if it's mansub, it becomes fatha. So mansub bil fatha. And then if it's majzum, it becomes sukun. So majzum bis sukun. Okay. Easy for the orange one. So this one, we have basically 4 patterns in 5, I don't know, 5 pronouns, right? Huwa, hiya, anta, ana, and nahnu. Okay. The blue ones, we have 7 patterns, 5 patterns in 7 pronouns. Okay, basically, this 2 is light blue because it's basically the same as huma. Okay. This 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huma, hum, huma, antuma, antuma is 1 pattern. Antum and anti, so 5. Okay, it's called af'alul khamsah in classical Iraab books. Okay, so when you see af'alul khamsah, we are talking about the ones that the noon can be dropped when it's mansub and majzub. Okay, don't be confused with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that some people call it 5 in a pocket. It's not af'alul khamsah. Okay, it's totally different thing. So this is af'alul khamsah, the blue ones, the one that you can drop the noon. Okay, the sign of the marfu is the presence of the noon, the subutin noon, we will call it later. And then the sign of the mansub or majzum is the dropping of the noon, hazaf noon. Okay, and then of course our feminine plural is always going to do like this, no matter what marfu, mansub, or majzum, it doesn't change. Yes. So this one, we will say this is mabni. Okay, mabni ala sukun. The sukun on the last letter. And then again, this nun is nun niswah. Okay. So that is the fi'il part. Then, of course, we have to talk about the fa'il. Okay. The one that ends with dhamma. Okay, these are all domir mustatir. So you have many more hidden pronouns in the fi'il mudori than in the fi'il madi. Of course, huwa and hiya again is domir mustatir. Okay, and it's again jawazan. It's permissible to be hidden. It's not wajib because they can have outside doers. Anta, ana, and nahnu, they cannot have outside doers. So they are domir mustatir that is wujuban. They are wajib to be hidden. Okay, clear? So, I know we see Hamza and Dhamma, Nun and Dhamma, we say it is ana, it is nahnu, right? Why can't we say the alif is a domir? It's not because our ya, ta, Hamza, and Nun is what in Arabic called the sign of the fi'il mudari. Okay, so it cannot be a domir. Okay, again, also if you say this ya is a domir, we also have a ya here. You also have a ya here, and this cannot all be the same domir. Yes, so that's why we have domir mustatir for all these 5 here. Okay, so domir mustatir jawazan for huwa and hiya because it is permissible only to be hidden. It can have an outside doer. The rest that cannot have an outside doer is domir mustatir wujuban. It's wajib to be hidden. Okay, the rest you have your alif again, alif 9, waw al jama'ah, nun niswah. Again, same waw al jama'ah here, nun niswah here. And we have one more, ya muhatabah here, ya of the second person for anti, only in mudari here, and amr of course. Okay, so this all the alif, the ya, the waw, and the nun is your domir muttasil fi mahali rafa fa'il. Is your fa'il here. Clear? Any questions? No questions? Okay. So this is your chart here. Okay. So fi'il mudari marfu bil dhamma or mansub bil fatha. I actually have the mansub one below and the majzum one here. Okay. So Marfu' bil dhamma, mansub bil fathah, majzum bil sukun, all the same. And then the fa'il is basically the same, whether it's marfu', mansub or majzum. Yes. So fa'il, dhamir mustatir, jawazan takdiruhu huwa. Jawazan takdiruhu hiya. For hiya, anta wujuban. Wal fa'il, dhamir mustatir, wujuban. Wajib to be hidden. Takdiruhu anta. Takdiruhu ana. Takdiruhu nahnu. Okay, this one is easy, inshallah. Then the duals, okay, fi'il mudari' marfu' bi thubutin nun. Okay, it's mudari' marfu', the sign is the presence of the nun. Okay, the full one, you say, right, again, we have the default of rafa, the default of rafa is dhamma. Yes, the default of mansub is fatah. The default of majzum is sukun. So this is not the default sign. So yes, you will see sometimes in Iraab books, niyabatan anil dhamma di anahu minal af'alil khamsah, because it is from the five fi'ils. Okay, but you don't have to say this in the class. We will suffice with bithubutin nun. And then of course you have to mention your fa'il. So the alif is dhamir muttasil fi mahali rafa. Okay, same for here, still alif, still alif, still alif. Okay, then for the whom, let me move this. It's fi'il mudari'.
May I ask something?
Yes.
So the alif is the alif between ro and ni, right?
Yes, correct. The alif is between the ra and the nun, because the nun is the sign of the marfu', right?
Yeah. Huh.
And when it's mansub, the nun will be gone. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the alif is still there. Okay, so that alif, that's your fa'il. That
Okay.
alif is your dhamir muttasil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I should do that. Maybe when it's mansub, then it's mansub bi hazaf nun. Okay, mansub, and the sign is the deletion of the nun. Majzum, of course, the same thing happens. So majzum bi hazaf nun also.
Hazaf
Okay.
mean disappear, right?
Yes, hazaf means omitted, deleted. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Then for the whom, again, marfu' bisubutin nun, the presence of the nun. And then again, you can say niyabatan anil dhamma if it's marfu', niyabatan anil fathah if it's mansub. Yes. Niyabatan anil suku, Yes, anil suku. Okay, this is a total, I copy and paste and then I forget to change. Inshallah, I will change this. This will be niyabatan anil sukun for majzum. Okay, but we don't have to say that in class. In fact, I don't say that in class. So that's just an extra. Okay, the important is after you say fi'il, marfu, mansub or majzum, what's the sign? Then what's the fa'il? So here is the waw. Yes, so you say first. Waw is dhamir muttasil fi mahali rafa fa'il. Okay, when the dhamir is there, mention that, and then it's a dhamir muttasil fi mahali rafa fa'il. When the dhamir is not there, then you say the fa'il, dhamir mustatir, jawazan, takdiruhu, what? Huwa, hiya, anta, all that. Okay?
Okay.
For hunna and antunna, fi'il mudari' mabni ala sukun. Okay, it's always going to look like this, mabni ala sukun, and then the nun is your dhamir muttasil fi mahali rafa fa'il. Okay, and then of course, you will see, especially when fi mahali rafa or fi mahali nasab, if there's for example, lan before it, if there's a harf that is nasibah, or fi mahali jazm if it's harf that is jazimah. You might see that also in Iraab books. Okay. Okay, Sister Aisha. Yes. Any questions? No? Can, inshallah?
Sis Adila.
Yes.
What are the colors representing different colors?
The pink, because I put here pink dhamir. Yes.
Okay.
Then like this part here is because just to match with that one there just now also. Then blue is basically all the subutu nuns. Then all the brown is all the Dhamma, or because I put this color here.
So we have to see
Subutin is mean exist, right?
Yes,
Subutin,
presence of the nun.
yeah,
Yes.
present. Okay.
Good.
So when we do Iraab, we have to say everything. Everything is
Almost everything. So here, this niyabatan part is not required. Okay, once you say fi'il, marfu, mansub, or okay. So if it's fi'il mudori, you have to mention if it's marfu, mansub, or majzum. Then after that, what's the sign of the marfu, or what's the sign of the mansub, or what's the sign of the majzum, and then you talk about the fa'il. That's all. So the fa'il can be domir mustatir, or the fa'il can be like alif, like domir mutasil. You don't even have to say alif 9, it's fine. Wow, just wow. Nun, just nun. Okay? For fi'il madi, so after you say fi'il madi, always mabni ala what? Mabni ala al-fat, mabni ala al-dom, or mabni ala sukun. There's only 3 for fi'il madi. Yes? And then after that, you have to say, where's my madi one? If it's huwa and here, then you just say, where's my madi one? If it's huwa and here, you just say, talk about the fa'il being domir mustatir. Is this? Oh, no. This is fi'il mudari. Oh, here, fi'il madi. Okay. Then if it's not huwa and here, you say litisolihi. Fi'il madi mabni ala what? And then litisolihi. Alif al-ithnain, waw al-jama'ah, nun al-niswa, ta al-fa'il, and na al-fa'ilina. Okay? Can?
yes, inshallah.
Then after that, you have to say again, even though after you say the waw al-jama'ah part, then you have to talk about the alif itself, or the waw itself, the nun itself, the ta itself is your domir mutasil fi mahali rafa' fa'il. Okay? Can? Any other questions? No question?
Oh,
Okay.
later I will study it again. Always 2 or 3 times to
Yes.
rewatch.
Yes, Sister
So,
Jahanara?
second. Yeah, I just go on to the Nasara's chart, Nasara.
This one?
Yeah, here we have this Nasar Tum, right? Here also the meme just like meme and alif. Here this alif is being meme is the supporting for alif, right? Will that
Yes.
imply same for Nasar Tum also?
No.
This meme?
This meme is a sign for jama' zakutukur. Jama' masculine. So this meme is different from this meme. Okay? So
Okay.
this alif is sign of dual. This meme is sign of jama' plural. This nun is sign of jama' plural. I mean jama' feminine. This is jama' masculine. Okay, this meme. This is different from this meme. But you don't have to remember all that. We stop at ta al-fa'il. That's enough. Okay? Because you see the whole thing, right? You see tuma as antuma. You see tum as antum. Okay? So we don't have to really go into this detail. This is just here for your information if you happen to see it in Iraab books. That's all. Okay?
Oh, here we have given us sister bita'ul fa'il ata'u damir muttasil mabni alal dam, right? Here we are speaking about this ta'dama, right? Over here.
Yes, correct.
Ta'dama, right?
Yes.
So that is fi mahali rafa fa'il.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. Yes.
And again you are speaking about wal mimu alamatul jama muzakkar. So we are not combining this. Ta gives a different meaning and meme has meme implies a different thing. Is it so?
Yes. Okay. So yes. So basically, what the scholars did is they basically say that actually the domir is the ta, and then the meme gives you a sign of the jama. You see, so they are making Iraab of like every single letter. Okay. So that's why I say this is the full. Okay. But we don't have to do this way. You don't have to say all this, okay? As long as you understand, this is antum, right? So this is domir mutasil. But the point of this is how the scholars did it. If you want to be very technical and follow them, okay? So yes, so they will say that the ta is the domir, mim is the sign of the jamak muzakkar. But obviously, the whole thing, the tum, is a domir, basically. Yes, same thing like here just now, the ta that the sisters were asking, the ta is feminine and the alif is the dual. Basically, the whole thing is the domir, right? But basically, each letter has a specific like use, if I can use that word. Understand?
Hmm.
Can you answer your question?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
got
have a question about last week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, last Monday about Ism Mawsool. Ism Mawsool to jar majrur, or to idofah. Do you think that the sifa idofah, and then the mudaf can be using al? Not possible, right?
I don't understand your question.
Yeah,
Which one?
Ism Mawsool, and then the sila is idofah.
The sila is idafa? You mean, okay, yeah, the sila can be anything, yes?
Yes, the sila, suppose the sila is idofah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but the idofah itself, no al for the mudaf, right?
Okay, so like for example here, right? We have a sila and it's idafa, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you see a mudaf ilahi, yes? The mudaf is the secondary thing. The mudaf, the idafa is the second thing. The mudaf itself has a status. It can be rafa, it can be nasab, it can be jar. So when you see a mudaf ilahi, you have to determine first the status of that mudaf and the role of that mudaf. So here you have a ism mawsool, you have a silah, yes?
Yeah.
And this is an ism. Maybe you don't see that because obviously we need sarf to know that this is actually an ism, not a fi'il, yes? No, maybe we can see, yeah, this is not fi'il. It cannot be fi'il madi. Fi'il madi cannot end with a fathah, yes? So this is a mudaf ilahi. So this must be a jumlah ismiyah. Jumlah ismiyah starts with a mubtada. So that's why this is rafa. This is the mubtada, like that. Okay. So every time you see a mudaf, you see what status first. What is the role it's playing? Then it being the mudaf, it having a mudaf ilahi is a secondary thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The question is, like.
Oh, you mean the ism mawsool itself? Can it be a mudaf ilahi?
No. After ism mawsool, the mudaf not possible using al for the other words. I don't know.
Okay. No. So the ism mawsool can be a mudaf ilahi of something.
Yeah.
But it cannot be a mudaf of something. Yes.
No. What I mean then, the ism mawsool can have the idofah, but in the idofah, suppose that mudaf ilaih has al, and then the mudaf cannot be using al, right? Because the mudaf is light and no al.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Yes. Okay. That's my question actually, because I was arguing with friend about
there is an exception where the mudaf can have a al, but that is really an exception. So most likely, I'm not sure what you are arguing with your friend about, what example exactly, I'm not sure. But there is an exception where mudaf can have an al, but it's really an exception. It's really rare. There's conditions to why a mudaf can have al. Okay. So I will need like specifics, like maybe message me what example are you looking at, so that I can properly tell you whether that's a mudaf or not.
Because you know that Ustad Noman give us assignment to put a taskil and then to translate about the tafsir as-Sa'adi, Surah Jumu'ah.
I see.
Yeah. So if you can also open class for that.
I don't think so. My schedule is full. You see? Yes.
I see.
Yes. Okay. So I don't. Yes. So you follow that class also, inshallah. But if you have question, inshallah, I will try to help. Just message, inshallah.
Okay. I'll support to you then.
Yes, inshallah. Okay. If the rest of you have no other questions, then inshallah we can end today. Then inshallah in the next class we can start our ayah 3. Inshallah. Okay?
Yeah.
Subhanakallahumma bihamdika la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Jazakallah khairan, Sister Adila.
Wa iyyakum.